There's one thing that lowers my resistance, it's trifle. Oh, it does, you know. I was only saying to what's name. Oh, I'm sorry, love, I thought it was somebody else. Hey, would you like a bit of trifle? I'll get you some.
No, Ta. You haven't seen any others, have you?
What others, John?
Well, there should be 7 others like me.
Oh? Oh, I happen to your poor mother. Oh. You know, there's just some folk that won't enjoy themselves.
Hilda! Hilda!
Can I do anything for you, Stan?
Where is he?
Where's who?
Flaming Wally, of course. Oh.
Hey, do you want a sup of this then, Stanley?
I don't want a sup of that. I want to get out.
Well, Stan, a fiver's a fiver. Keep trying.
Look at Joe said, Joe. Go looking for him, will you?
You know the secret of this, Stanley, is in your mental attitude. Yes, definitely. You know he's right, Stan. It's mental attitude. In this escapology caper, you've got to think your way out. Yes, you must adopt the philosophical approach.
Plod up, will you? Plod up!
Try it out.
Are you in pain, Stan?
Yes.
Well, what's the matter? The chain's too
Of
tight.
course they are. Find out, Hilda, will you?
She's eating trifle.
Well, tell her go look for him.
I think it's time you got him out of there.
How?
Well, couldn't you sew the chains or something?
Axel, that's it. Get Axel,
I
right?
can't go soaring through Wally's chains.
I can't feel me feet.
Yeah, well, I know, Mrs. Bishop.
But he says there's no feeling in his extremity.
Ah, well, you know what they say, where there's no sense. He said it were easy, Tommy knew all about it.
I think I'll try and find Harry Lightfoot. He's an engineer, might know something about locks.
Yeah, I suppose so. All the same, it keeps him out of harm's way. As I mean to say, Mrs. Bishop, when there's certain people around, it's just as well if your husband is chained up.
Getting our priorities right.
Oh, where should I defend Kenneth? Could she not come? Here, Chuck. You don't mind no glass, do you?
And no good without a glass. Give us a flaming straw or something. Oh, shut up, flaming, shut up, will you?
Right, now this one is for the bottle of sherry.
Yeah. And the best of British.
Yeah, it is too, actually. It is.
Nothing on 21.
No, just a minute. No, there isn't a 21. No. 221. 221. Who's the lucky winner? 221. And it's oh, what's 221? Well done. There you are. Don't bring it all at once.
They're getting further and further away.
Oh, he's from Viaduct Street.
Right. Now this one is for this simulated cut glass goblet or vase or whatever it is.
Wouldn't give it house room.
And the winner is, got it, 184. 184. Who's the lucky winner?
184. By heck, I never was a rattle since the king died.
Mrs. Sharple, the tide of your ill fortune has turned.
Well, it's a question, Kenneth. You see, you've got your hand. Give me 5 shillings and it's yours.
I donated it, Mrs. Sharple.
I can see why.
Oh, I think I found the escapologist.
Get up. Get up!
It's all right, Stanley. We've found him.
Don't blame him, bring him here, will you?
There is a bit of a snag, though, you see. He's got himself locked in the lady's love and he's bent the lock.
Yeah, but you're all right, Stan. You're on a winner because I put £5 on for you. Says he can't get out, so you can't lose. It's easy money.
Are you all right in there, Mr. Fisher, lovey?
Do you think he's hurt himself?
Wait for a naval officer. This fellow's an artist.
The greatest escapologist in captivity. Are you all right, Wally?
Yeah, let me out of here.
Come
on now, mind your back, please.
Look, let him through, will you? Hey, do you think we ought to send for a doctor? He could have had a heart attack in there.
Oh, he nearly had the heart attack when this great tattooed arm came groping under the door. Oh, I couldn't think what he wanted.
Was he trying to wriggle out?
They were only 4 inches.
Well, these limbo dancers do. How'd you become an escapologist?
Oh, Luke, if you find out, will you let him know?
I'm going to pass you a screwdriver, Wally. Have you got it?
What's that?
I want you to tell us if it's the right size. Well, is it? Do you want a bigger one? I think he's dropped off again.
That's it.
Len, Hilda says ask him for keys.
What keys?
Keys to Stan's bonds.
Oh, well, aye. Hey, Wally, have you got the keys?
What keys?
The keys to the chains. There's a fella still chained up.
Well, he can get out of them.
No, he can't. He's lost all use of his legs and all.
Come here.
I can't come here.
Well, then, listen. Put your ear to the door. They're psychological, them looks. Psychological. All looks is psychological.
He says locks are psychological.
Don't tell everybody.
All locks is psychological.
Except this one.
Hey, Wally, if that key isn't underneath this door in 10 seconds, you're going to stay in there for good.
All righty.
Hey, Raymond, get that lock off him, Doc.
I hope you're pleased with yourself. You see what you've done to my husband, do you? There's pins and needles all over now.
I'll murder you, Wally. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have done anything to inconvenience anybody, I offer my most sincere escapologies.
Oh, come in, it's a shop. Come in. Oh, coffee's over there if you want it.
Oh, no, I've not come to borrow out.
You're joking?
No, I just thought to myself that, seeing as how we're neighbours like, it was up to me to offer an helping hand. I mean, not everybody's as lucky as me, you know, having a loving husband to provide for her and leaving me with time on my hands, so to speak.
Hilda, will you say what you're leading up to and make it snappy, because I'm late?
Oh, that's not unusual, is it? No, it was just a thought. I mean, seeing as you obviously haven't got time to clean up proper, I thought I'd offer my services.
Oh, I see. No, thanks.
No, but with having no travelling, I wouldn't charge normal money.
Hilda, seeing as I said no and I thought you were doing it out of the goodness of your heart, I'm not likely to say yes if it's costing me money, am I?
I see. Well, if you don't mind me saying so, you look as though you need a bit of help.
Help, yes. Nosy and no, and I do mind you saying so. Now, will you get back to that gleaming little pigsty of yours and I can get off to work?
I'm not like some, you know, all top show and swank.
Hilda, this is my house. I'm on my way out, and no jury in the world would blame me if I gave you a backhander. Now, shall I start to count? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, before you start, he never meant it.
You mean about the job?
That's right. There's not enough work for him.
What did I tell you, monkey lad? Don't get too excited at the thought of work, I said. He does, you know. Well, not so much excited, more hysterical. Any road. Hang on, I said. See what Mrs. O says, I said.
He did.
I mean, she's the brains behind the operation. She will size up the economical situation, and that'll be the end of us. So no offence. I just wish you all the fame and fortune that being married to a fella like Stanley can bring you.
Oh, well, it's very good of you to take it that way.
Well, what else could I say? Oh, hello there. Any jobs going at your place, like chucking letters in the wrong holes?
Well, I shouldn't think so. I mean, we've got machines to do that sort of thing, you know, and... Oh, heck, is that the time? See ya.
Probably.
Hello there, Mrs. T.
Ta-ra.
Makes you feel all warm inside, doesn't it?
Outcasts of society, are we?
Very good description, that. What do you reckon, monkey? Do you reckon we should go down to Social Security and tell them we're layabouts?
What you short of?
You name it, we're short of it. Right, monkey lad?
Yeah, you name it, we're short
All
of it.
right, don't go on about it. Once he starts, he never stops. As soon as you're taking an interest, We're short of digs, beer, grub and ready money, but not necessarily in that order.
I'm not taking an interest. Well, maybe a little one. Hey, Bet, when you're ready, 2 halves for these lads.
Oh, well, it's a start.
Well, I wish I could do more, but you know how my missus feels about you.
Not friendly.
Definitely not friendly.
Who does that leave us with, then? There's Albert Tatlock. Like they say on the telly, no comment. Who's next door?
Ernie Bishop and his missus.
Oh, no joy there neither. Then there's Mars. I mean, Mars had let us in like a shot. Only she's not there, is she?
No. Couldn't we walk in through one of the windows?
Oh, not Mars. I mean, anywhere else, yeah, but not Mars. I mean, it's like a cathedral. It'd be like sacrilege. It'd be like robbing Westminster Abbey. That's not our style, you know.
We don't pinch holy objects.
He's right there. Except them string vests that time. String vests. Anyway, who have we got then? Fairclough. Nothing doing there, not after last time. Then there's Ken Bart. Hey, what about Ken? Bet said he's on his Todd. And he's a good lad, he's Ken. What do you reckon?
He's away for a few days.
Get away. Pity that. Nice house, isn't
Oh,
it?
very nice.
Oh,
very
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Bit all modern-like, you know.
Bet, will you make that 2 pints for the lads?
Oh, you're a white man.
Yeah, something I've always said.
Oh, Stan the man. How are you diddling? Skint. I got out of bed this morning, went round early to catch her before they went to work.
That bad, eh?
Oh, and she pitched me out without any ceremony and hardly any flipping breakfast.
You have done a few, though, haven't you? How about lending us £1?
Hey, they look good.
Half a bar, then.
Catherine Bacon Butty, I'll have what they're having.
Shush.
They haven't had anything to eat.
Oh, I've got 5.
Oh, have they? Where did you get those pies?
We
I have a good mind to charge you VAT on those pies.
You what?
I could, you know, because you bought those pies in a shop, hadn't you? And that's no VAT, and you've eaten them in a cafe, and that is VAT.
Yeah, but your bacon butties are very expensive. And anyway, there's hardly any bacon in them.
Have they finished your tea?
Yes.
Right, you can off it.
Go on, you've heard the manageress. Go.
Either you buy 2 bacon butties or you're out.
There's £1, Stan.
I've told you.
Out!
Out.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Oh, come on.
There's the door.
Sliced.
Small slice. Oh, I ought to have brown.
Oh, that'll do. And I'll see you right tonight when Stan gets in, eh? I mean, it's not exactly what you'd call credit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, but it's the normal way we're accustomed to.
I've tried to make it clear, Mrs. Ogden, and I've tried to be polite about it.
You know, we're accustomed to certain conveniences in this shop.
Well, some things have got to change, haven't they?
Ah, well, my custom's changing, I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it, but you'd better go down to Rosamond Street Supermarket and see if you can get tick there.
Well, at least they'll give me change out of 20 pence for a tin of sardines. Now, don't deny it. You overcharge my stand Sunday morning.
But at least I am open Sunday morning. That's more than the supermarket is. In fact, I'm open every hour God sends. The only thing I ask is for me to be paid cash.
Yeah, well, you'll see no more of mine.
Well, I'm sorry to lose your valuable custom, Mrs. Ogden.
Who does it, so long as it's done efficiently, but if it's not done, then bingo, he loses it.
Aye, all right, put my name down for one night a week, and I must be mad.
And me.
And me. Yeah, we're all mad, aren't we, Ray?
Oh, no, I've got better things to do with my time. I've got a beautiful bride at home, you know.
What you talking about? You're in here every night.
You shut up, you.
Oh, never mind about him. You can put Stan down on the list.
Pardon?
Well, Stan will give a hand. I take it you'll be sharing the veg out, you know, then what you grow.
Well, I presume so, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it means shared out equally between them as does the digging and that.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you can rely on Stan to do his fair share.
Of what?
Work.
Well, I'm only asking him.
Anyway, I'm sure Uncle Albert will be delighted at the response, and I'll let you know when.
Well, coming very handy with that. Price of veg these days.
Hilda, don't you think you'd better ask Stan before you volunteer his services?
Oh, Luke, we got a perfect marriage, me and Stan. When I say jump, he jumps.
Yeah, but when you say dig, will he dig? There's no collies for glass bats, you know.
You keep out of it, you're not even a member.
No, I'm not daft neither. Mrs. Walker, I've decided to accept your estimate. I think you'll find that correct. That's the deposit.
Well, if there are any changes, let me know.
Right, I will.
Hilda, are you saying that if Stan can't make it to the allotment, you'll stand in for him?
Well, don't think I couldn't.
Oh, I'm not saying for a moment that you couldn't, but if you can dig for spuds as well as you dig for gossip, you'll make Percy Thrower look like a beginner.
Luke, it may have escaped your notice, but we're doing this for what's known as humanitarian purposes. To help an old fellow what can't fend for himself. We're not doing it for us, or for the sake of making nasty remarks.
That's right, Mrs. Ogden. Hey, what do you say we let Albert keep all stuff we grow?
Oh, I wouldn't insult him. I mean, knowing Albert, he'd want us to have some.
What?
There's one here just the same.
Eh?
That wallpaper Annie Walker's getting for her bedroom. There's one here just like it. Sort of like velvet flowers all over. Oh, it's smashing, is that? Oh, I tell you what, Chuck.
What?
I see why she didn't want me to borrow this. I thought she wasn't too keen. Well, open your eyes when I'm talking to you. Oh, yes, I can see why. Because it says the price, that's why.
Well, she hasn't got the copyright, has she?
No, it's very true, is that, Chuck? Here, you have a look.
I'm doing it, Windy.
Oh, Stan, you've been sat on your backside the past half hour. Here, come here. Here, there you are, page 27. Well?
That's a bit lumpy, isn't it? No, I don't like that.
I can just see it. Wouldn't take many rolls of paper, neither. Oh, Stan, it's smashing, is that?
What?
That window. Do you know, I've always said when you put your mind to it, you've got a way with windows. Oh, isn't the summer lovely, Stan?
I'm not going on holiday, and that's that.
Who said anything about holidays? No, I was just thinking. Here's you and me out in the fresh air, in us own backyard, us own little house and all. Oh, it's true what they say, you know. There's no place like home.
I'm off.
Do you fancy a cuppa?
No?
Yeah, before you start your round. Be better than an holiday, that, you know. And it wouldn't take much paper not to freshen it up.
Freshen what up?
Us living room.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, have you had a look at it lately? Well, have you?
It's all right.
Stan?
What?
Come in here a minute. Now, there you are. What did I say?
Well, it's all right.
Oh, Stanley. That were yellow when we put it up.
Aye, last year.
Last year? Oh, it's typical, is that? 6 years more like.
Hey, Rhoda, look to the walls.
Stan,
I'm listening.
why is it I have to fight for every flaming thing I want?
It don't need doing.
It's not only saying no to wallpaper, though, is it? It's saying no every time you think you're going to have to make some sort of effort.
What are you on about now?
Oh, it's quality of life, that's what I'm on about. Why it's always such a blooming uphill struggle to stop it from dragging in dust.
Well, why can't you just wash them down?
Wash 'em? Try washing that down. Now, where are you going? Stan?
Can I go over there?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, Bridgewater Street, you know, Hiller's at a cut price shop there. Do it yourself. I thought you might know where it is with the taxi bar, you know.
Yeah, Bridgewater Street, hang on. Yeah, that's right, just behind the station. There is. They made it one way last year.
Oh, the station, that means changing buses, doesn't it?
What are you going down there for, Stanley?
Oh, it's our Hilda. She wants the living room decorating. Won't let me out till I've done it. Give me 10 quid for paint and paper.
10 quid, you buy an awful lot of ale for that, Stan.
You're telling me.
Right, well, I'll see you then.
Hey, you won't forget what we were talking about, will you?
Well, like I said, I can't hold out much hope, but still.
Oh, it's not all the same. Nice fella, that, isn't he?
Aye. Give us a pint for it, will you?
Oh, right, Stan.
It's all got now.
Work's very hard to come by, Stanley.
I thought I'd enjoy the depression, you know, but I'm not. I've got a job, you see.
Stan?
Yeah?
I've got a mate in that line of business. Wallpaper.
Oh, huh?
How would half price suit you?
Half price? You're kidding.
I'm telling you, half price. You leave it to me.
Oh, but Hilda said...
Never mind what Hilda said. She won't know, will she? And just think what an extra few bob in your pocket will do.
Oh, it's a lot to pay out for paper, isn't it?
Especially when you don't have to. Well, do you want it or don't you?
Well, look, that's what she wants.
Oh, it's very unusual, that, yeah. Yeah, very unusual.
Yeah, well, if I give you 5 quid, eh?
You better make it 10, Stan. Well, it might have gone up since I saw him last, you know, inflation and all that. I mean, you can't rely on anything these days, can you? Well, I'm on my way. Your troubles are over, Stanley.
Hey, are you all right, Stan, lad?
Smashing, I think.
28. All 10 quid.
What he's saying to a pal, he gets a discount, you know.
We could have got discount when I told you. And we'd have had the wallpaper and all. How much discount?
Well, he couldn't say exactly.
Oh, couldn't say. Reckon you'll see him again, do you?
Oh, aye, yeah. I trust Eddie Yates with his life.
We are talking about the same Eddie Yates, are we? Him what used your window round to collect information for his light-fingered pals and nearly got you shot for an accessory before the fact.
Oh, well, his pals lent on him. He said so. You said so.
Oh, stand honest. Sometimes when I stop to think of all the money what's trickled through your...
Here we are, then. Just what the doctor ordered. Getting worried, were you?
No, we weren't. Were we, Hilda?
Where's his change?
£1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50p.
Was that all? £1.50?
Door-to-door service, no overheads, no bus fares. Go on, have a deco. Have a look, it won't bite.
Oh, Stan, look. Isn't that lovely?
Last few rolls, then. You've been very lucky, Mrs. O. There isn't another bit of that to be had anywhere.
How very much, mate?
Oh, any time, Stan. I'm not stopping you from having your dinner, am I?
Stan,
Now what?
go and get an extra fish and chips for yourself.
Oh, that would be very nice, Mrs. O. I won't say no.
Why can't you go?
Well, I've got to stop and look after Eddie here, haven't I? Well, it's the least I can do after getting us this. Now, you sit down there, Chuck, and start on them. I'll go and get the kettle on.
Look, smashing on that wall, that paper, Will. No doubt about it.
Like tin peaches, do you?
Oh, yes, please. And top of the mill. That's £3.50 split two ways, right? That's £2 for me and £1.50 for you, all right?
For why two?
Well, all the equipment.
Well, I thought you borrowed that.
Yeah, but I had to drop him something, didn't I?
Right, here we are then. All raring to go, are we? What's the matter, Stan?
Oh, I'm feeling twins. Me back, you know.
Oh, no. We're all ready to start.
Well, I'll be all right if I can sit down a bit, like, you know.
Oh, that means I'm going to be doing all the blooming donkey work. It'll take us weeks.
Well, it's not my fault. You know what my back is. You don't want me laid up, do you?
Oh, Stan.
If I can make a suggestion.
What?
Me.
What? Help us, you mean?
Well, if you've no objection, that is.
Objection? Oh, Stan, did you hear that?
Oh, aye. Few hours grafting here, you'll not recognise yourselves. It'll be like Buckingham Palace.
Oh, well, all I can say is board and lodging as of now.
Stay here after what you said.
There's not many would have offered Stanley.
Well, are we going to get stuck in it, aren't we?
Oh, we are that. Hey, we just use him for the labouring jobs, you know, sweeping up and that. Right, now, what do you want first?
We need a scraper and a bucket of water from the kitchen.
Stan, scraper and a bucket of water. Oh, I can't wait to see it on. Oh, no, leave it. It looks all right.
There's a bump there, I can feel it.
No, you tore the flaming thing last time, poking at it like
I'm doing
that.
my best, Mrs. Ogden. I'm only an amateur, you know.
Oh, sounded so quick on the leaflet. Soak length of paper and fully immerse in cold water. Pull up top end of length slowly and steadily, allowing the roll to unwind in the water. Then slide up...
I know all that.
Yeah, but it's taking so long. It'll be midnight at this rate.
It was all right, it was.
What are you complaining about? You've hardly lifted a finger. There's Eddie here. Gets us the paper. Works his fingers to the boat.
What's up?
Come and have a look.
Hey, it's gone pale.
Give us them others. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, it's every flaming one.
Well, what's happened?
How the heck do I know what's happened? What's all this then? New fashion, is it? One of your mates' bright ideas?
Honest, Mrs. Ogden.
Honest, you? That's a laugh for a start.
How was I to know? I've not seen nothing like it in my life before.
No, it's new to me and all. Well, what have you got to say? Nearly 10 flipping quid we paid, and this lot's not fit for use, and we can't get any more neither. And what's so funny, Stanley Ogden? Go on, tell us, what's so funny?
I was just thinking.
That's a change.
It'll be all right when the other fades, won't it?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Look, perhaps we could just finish this wall, like, and then join the other bits together.
10 flaming quid? And we have to start joining bits together? Oh, I could cry. Honest, I could sit down and cry.
We'll think of something, Chuck.
Of course we will. Don't you worry. Give him time.
Right. I'm waiting. Just look at it. Neither fish, fowl, nor good red herring. There are 4 walls to a room, you know, Stanley. I know you haven't learnt much in life, but I should have thought at least you'd have learnt that.
I haven't got X-ray eyes. I can't see through wallpaper. I didn't know it was going to peter out, did I?
You should never have let that Eddie Yates get it in the first place. That's where you slipped up, because he can't be trusted.
He's gone for some more from his pal.
Yeah, so he says. For all we know, he could be halfway to Liverpool by now, and us stuck here with half a decorating job.
Not half, 3/4.
Don't you split hairs with me, Stanley Ogden. I'll tell you something. If he doesn't get us some more of that paper for that last wall, all this lot's going to have to come off.
Hey?
Oh, yes. You'll have to strip it all off and start again.
Hello, hello. Here we are again.
Hello, Eddie. Halfway to Liverpool. We're talking about you.
Didn't feel the ears burning.
Well, you got it then. That's the main thing.
Didn't say that just now, did you?
I merely said he seemed to be taking his time, that's all.
Halfway to Liverpool.
I said for the time he's been, he could have been halfway to Liverpool.
Oh, no, you
Oh,
said...
Why? When you got a minute, I've been running round like a blue-ass fly after this wallpaper. Through the heat and dust of the day, it's parting work, and a bottle of beer would go down very nicely.
Well, we haven't got one in, but Rovers should be open shortly.
I'll tell you what, we'll stroll down there. By the time we get there, the doors will just be opening.
Yeah.
Just a minute, Stanley Ogden, while we have a look at this wallpaper.
The thing is, Mrs. Ogden, I couldn't get exactly the same as we had before.
You are?
Well, you see, I couldn't get it, but what I have got is what you need, a nice contrasting wall.
Aye, a nice contrast. Yeah.
What I want is the same as what's on here. That's what I want.
Yeah, well, it's very tricky, you see, love.
Oh, very tricky.
You see, there wasn't any of that other about, but with a nice contrasting wall, it sets off the other, you see. Anyway, I've got 2 for you to have a look at.
Have a look at it, love. I mean, have a look. Yeah.
Get that on this wall, go down a treat.
Oh, that's horrible.
But that's what they're all having. They go mad for that in London.
Yeah, well, we haven't gone mad up here yet. Shows the other one.
Always said you were a shrewd judge, Mrs. Ogden, because this other one is the pick of the litter. Good, innit?
Hey, that was smashing up, Hilda.
How's that?
I'm not having that. It's kids' paper. Now, look here. You go back to that mate of yours and get me some more of this what's on already, else there's going to be trouble.
But it's not easy, Mrs. Ogden.
I can live with this. It's cheerful.
Oh, you're hopeless, you. Do you know, I'm sorry I got rid of our Irma's playpen. It would have just done for you. It's obvious you're starting your second childhood.
Look, Mrs. Ogden, the Rovers will be open now. Is it all right if your Stanley comes out and plays?
Ooh, that's all he's fit for. And you. Do you know, I don't think I've ever seen Outlook as naked as that wall.
Oh, give over. Folk are starving in foreign parts, all he can talk about is wallpaper.
Well, it's not my fault they're starving in foreign parts.
I didn't say it was.
No. No, I know what you're trying to say, Chuck, and you're quite right. There's always somebody worse off than yourself. Oh, yes, I dare say there's many a one who'd be glad to have only the one nasty bare wall in her house. I shall just have to get used to it.
Oh, no, you won't. Eddie's gone for the paper, hasn't he? He might get that paper tonight. If he doesn't get the paper, we'll talk about something else.
All right, Chuck. I like a nice talk. Yeah. That's why I wasn't bothered about going to Langton's, you know. I'd much rather stop here with you and have a real talk. Intimate like. A proper conversation. What are you doing?
Putting telly on.
Oh, no wonder they say it's a dying art.
Look, it doesn't go far nowadays, Raymond.
Oh, all right, here's another quid then. Now, that's 4 you've got. Do the best you can with it.
Right.
Right, I'm here. It'll all start happening now.
Hello, darling. Listen, I'm just going down the Rovers to get some more ale. How about walking down with me?
You daft bat. I've just this minute got out of there. Hey, there's a bloke in Rovers looking for you.
He didn't have big feet, did he?
This is a pal of yours. He's got some wallpaper for you.
Oh, great. See ya.
OK, Langton, who do you have to sleep with to get a drink round here?
Well, Eddie's just going to get some more drinks, so you better speak to him when he gets back, ain't you?
That's it. I've gone teetotal.
Well, I might be able to find you a bit of gin.
I've relapsed, you smooth-talking devil.
Right, come and get it, everybody. Feeding time.
Stan, cup hold of that.
Oh, tar!
What is it?
It's Eddie with some beer.
Oh.
They are, that'll wake you up, missus.
Oh, I wasn't asleep. I was only resting my eyes.
Well, rest your eyes on that. And hang on. They are from Langton's party, smuggled out.
Good lad. Oh.
And that is not all, because here is the answer to all our problems.
Oh, you managed to get it then?
Wait for it. I've had a word with my pal in the trade, and he says he's got this paper that they don't normally sell to the public because it's special, right? But seeing as how he owes me a favour...
Not the same, is it?
Well, it's not exactly the same, no.
I'm not interested.
Look, it's not exactly the same, granted, but it's better than the same. Stanley, give us a hand with it. There, that is your scenic panorama contrast wall.
Hey, it's powerful as that.
That is our word for it in the trade, Stanley. Powerful.
Yeah, well, it is powerful, I'll admit that.
You see, it gives you what is known as a mural effect. You see, that is your mural feature panorama contrast wall. Dead trendy. Latest, that is.
I've not seen it in that Beautiful Homes magazine.
Ah, well, my pal in the trade said it's very hush-hush, and it's going to be in next month's magazine. And then everyone will want it.
That's like the countryside round Chorley, isn't it?
Well, Annie Walker's never had one of them mural walls, that I do know. All right, go on then. I think it'll suit us very nicely, will that?